Town, Roanoke Rapids.
If you want top insurance protection, call Farm Bureau. Farmers have always helped make the best of our state, and now through Farm Bureau, proven insurance coverage is available to people from all walks of life, even us non-farmers. So, compare your present coverage, rates, and service. Like me, you may find that Farm Bureau is your best insurance value available today.
The insurance companies of Farm Bureau in North Carolina, helping you is what we do best.
Halifax Farm Bureau.
Jackson Mechanical Services at 150 South Main Street in Ridge Square specializes in all appliance repair. Your range, your vacuum cleaner, whatever it is. Jackson Mechanical Services will get it working and get it working fast. They also do industrial, residential, and agricultural electrical services. Call Jackson Mechanical Service today at 539-2110. Jackson Mechanical Services in Ridge Square, where good, dependable service is always what you get with Jackson Mechanical Services.
Back at Halifax Academy Gymnasium at the game that just ended against the Southern Christian Eagles and the Halifax Academy Eagles. Northeast Eagles. Northeast winning that ball game by a score of 28-26. And the scoring went this way. It was a low-scoring ball game, but it did not lack in excitement. The leading scorer was Kathy Jenkins for the Northeast Eagles with 14 points. Lindy Womack had 5 coming in off the bench. Having 2 points was Shannon Godwin. 4 points. Elizabeth Beal played an outstanding ball game, and Wendy Pope with 3 points. For the Southern Christian Lady Eagles, Angela Wright with only 4 points tonight, and that's way below her average for this tournament. Lee Watkins with 16 points for this evening. Sharon Griffin with only 2 points, and against Thursday night's game, she had 16 points with 5 three-pointers, did not figure in on the scoring tonight. And Lenora Cook had 4 points for the total of 26. Northeast and Southern Christian, it was a hard-fought ball game. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. We had a terrific time bringing it. Congratulations to Coach Joella Brown and the Northeast Lady Eagles, the champions of the CAC Conference Tournament. We'll be back to Halifax Academy Viking Gymnasium in just a moment.
Farmers have always helped make the best of our state, and for years they've depended on Farm Bureau insurance for their own protection. It's people helping people that's built Farm Bureau insurance into one of the most respected companies in America. We were glad to learn this very same protection is available to even us non-farmers. Compare your present coverage with Farm Bureau's rates and service.
The insurance companies of Farm Bureau in North Carolina, helping you is what we do best.
Northampton Farm
For
Bureau.
all of your health needs, shop Drugco, home of the Roanoke Valley's lowest prescription prices. At Drugco, we don't try to buy business with coupons, free prices, and gifts. Our philosophy is simple. Give everyone the lowest price and the best service in all their health care needs. We treat everyone the same at Drugco. You pay for your own prescription, not for a special deal that someone else receives. Drugco Discount Pharmacy, 107 Smith Church Road, phone 537-7010. Shop the low price leader and see why the whole area is talking about Drugco.
Number 11 comes out, and he is the playmaking guard for this team. Also, at the other guard position, Billy Parker, number 21. At the forward position, number 40, B.J. Pope, one of the better defensive forwards in the league. Jim White, number 34, the other forward. And starting at center will be John Medford, number 23 for the Northeast Eagles, coached by John Brown. And we're ready to play basketball. They are. Here we go with the starting lineup for the Halifax Academy Vikings. Number 22, Andy Groves, starting at the guard position. The other guard position is going to be number 34, Tim Etheridge. Number 53, Brian Wells, who I think is probably one of the better ball players on this team, Mike. And Mike can't hear. Jamie Harris, number 12, introduced. And Ben Womack is the center, coached by Gerald Chunk. Howell sitting over here on the bench next to his teammates, of course.
I think it's going to start out being very physical. I think both officials are going to be aware of this. But Northeast and Halifax is just like Roanoke Rapids and Weldon used to be. It's a dog fight.
You're exactly right, and that's exactly what we expected, and no less when we walked into this gymnasium tonight. And I tell you, the fan turnout is just amazing. I tell you something that you noticed, Mike. You didn't see anybody from Southern Christian leaving this gymnasium either.
Right. When the coach did, he was sitting on the bench inside at mid-court. He looked around and saw too many Vikings, so he came over into his own section.
Well, I told him not to cause any problem while he was over on that side. B.J. Folk jumping center with Ben Womack. And Tim Etheridge over to Brian Wells as the Vikings control. Wells throws the ball out of bounds. It's a turnover. It'll be northeast. Halifax controlled the tip. But they turn the ball over. Parker with the basketball. Parker to Sam Turner. Turner double team. Back to Parker. They're trapping this ball. He goes inside to White. White cut off by Groves. White with a shot over Groves. No good. Rebound up high is Medford. Tim Etheridge gets it for the Vikings. Etheridge, number 34. And he is guarded by Parker. Groves, nobody on him. B.J. Folk down on the inside.
Well, they're playing a boxing one on Tim Etheridge right now.
Well, they expect Etheridge to be the shooter for this team.
Right. Northeast has got Billy Parker playing him man-to-man.
All right, Womack out on the wing. Womack with the shot, no good. Rebound, Jim White, number 34 of the Eagles. White bringing his team up. Gives the ball to Parker. Parker to Sam Turner. Turner, long pass to B.J. Pope. He is wide open. Shot up and good. Jamie Harris could not get back in time. It's 2-0 favor of Northeast. The Vikings go to Groves, number 22, Andy Groves. Groves to Womack. Womack on the wing. Groves back to Womack. Womack looking inside to Wells. Wells soft touch. Won't fall. White with the rebound again. Long outlet pass to Turner. Turner, as he tries to go inside, almost loses this shot up. No good. He forced that one, Mike. Rebound Turner. Puts it back up. It's blocked by Ben Womack. And Jamie Harris comes up with the basketball. I think Sam forced that second shot, Mike. He called him on the line, and it'll go back to the Eagles.
Right, what Halifax has got to do, they've got to come out, and someone other than Tim Etheridge has got to shoot. Tony Groves was wide open when he was at his front a while ago.
Well, nobody's getting on him. White with a shot, and they called him for traveling, and Groves had his hands all over that basketball.
Good defensive job.
Tony Groves, Huston, I tell you what, this boy is impressive with his determination. Now the officials trying to get some of the fans to move.
Well, what it is, I think they've got a little voices expressing their opinion on which team that they're for, and so he can have you removed.
Exactly. Now he's going to talk to Coach Rook. He's going to get him removed. You watch. He's talking to Coach Rook, and we got a 2-0 score. The Northeast Eagles are over the Vikings of Halifax Academy right now, 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment at Halifax Gymnasium.
Coastal Plain Charter Service of Rocky Mount. That's who you want to call to plan a group or class trip or any kind of trip for that matter. All you have to do is decide where and when. And Coastal Plain Charter Service does all the rest. Coastal Plain Charter has reliable drivers and comfort that nobody can match. Call today and ask Gus for details. That number is 1-800-232-4775. That's 1-800-232-4775.
As the Billy Parker brings up the Northeast Eagles. Parker being guarded by Groves to White. White has Jamie Harris on him. White goes the lane. He's cut off. Shot 16 foot, no good. Rebound Sam Turner. Turner goes in among the trees. And they call a charge on number 11, Sam Turner. It's 2-0 still. The Eagles of Northeast are leading in this game by 2-0. We're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Only played 2.5 minutes, a 2-0 score. And Andy Groves to Jamie Harris. Nobody open on the weak side. Here comes Etheridge. Etheridge to Wells. It's Harris for three. No good. Rebound, Jim White. That's the third rebound in a row for White.
What I think Halifax is trying to tell Sam Turner, I think they're trying to tell him, you're going to have to beat us outside. We're not going to let you drive the lane.
And Sam Turner, I think, can do it. It's accurate shooter. White inside has Jamie Harris. Good move to the basket. No good. Rebound in there. Fight over. And it's Jamie Harris comes up with it. Kim Etheridge with the basketball. Ben Womack breaking down court. Brian Wells wants a alley-oop pass, but B.J. Post had to cut him off.
He knows how to backing off Ben Womack from outside. They know he's strong in the low post.
Exactly. Etheridge with the ball. Makes a move to the basket. Shot up. No good. Jim White with another rebound to Sam Turner. Medford out front. Medford loses the handle. Regained. Shot up and good. It's 4-0 in favor of Northeast. Coach Rook tells them to hold it down. Slow down, guys. Set it up on offense. Groves with the three. Shot up. Bounces off. No good. Rebound. Wells. Fight for it. Andy Groves gets to the side. Can't hold it. And it'll be Northeast basketball. Billy Parker brings the Northeast Eagles up. Turner trying to set a pick, but it was no need. B.J. Pope moved to the basket. Shot. No good. Rebound under there by Etheridge. Etheridge. Wells looking deep, and he's open. Goes in. Wells fake. No good. Rebound Jamie Harris. No good. Rebound Sam Turner. For the Eagles of Northeast as they come back the other way, leading 4-0. We're down to 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. It's 4-0. B.J. Pope loses the basketball, throws it back. It's Etheridge. Etheridge and Womack. Womack gets the bounce pass. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's batted back in. Here comes Jim White wide open. Brian Wells goes up, no good. Shot missed. Put back up by B.J. Pope. 6-0 Northeast. Andy Groves with the ball now for the Vikings. Over to Ben Wells. Wells, 3 points. Shot, no good. Rebound, Jim White. That's 5 in a row for Jim. Bounce pass to Medford. Medford for the layup. Too hard. Bounce back. Gets the roll. 8-0 to score. Coach Rook calls timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
A's, A's, A's. That's all you always wanted on my report card, and now you got them. All I want is a brand new Chevy from Raymond Watson Chevrolet in Scotland Neck, where deals are not only talked about, they're made. A's, Chevys, and Raymond Watson Chevrolet go together, just like Carolina Academy tournaments and WPTM and Raymond Watson Chevrolet. They are always together. Love your soon-to-be 1992 high school graduate.
Ford 6-cylinder 80/30 series tractors are more productive than ever. Take the Ultra Command Power Shift that Infield Tractor has been showing everyone in Infield. It's got more forward speed than any tractor in its class. The clutch-free operation is unbelievable. Push the shift lever forward and the tractor moves forward. Pull the lever back and you're in reverse. And this heavy-duty transmission is built tough, just like you'd expect it from Ford. So go on over today, Infield Tractor and Infield, and see how Ford 6-cylinder tractors are more productive than ever before.
3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. First quarter, I'm sorry, I'm still looking at 3. In the first quarter, 3 minutes remaining. It's 8-0. Mike, are you surprised at this score this early in the ball game?
Well, what I'm surprised at, Halifax needs to take the ball down low and quickly. The reason why they're taking the open shots, but a lot of people they just don't realize how hard it is to shoot a shot as open as they are.
All right, Womack inbounds the ball to number 50 for the Vikings. That's going to be Dan Clapton. Clapton to Jamie Harris. Harris has Sam Turner on him. Etheridge with the basketball. Billy Parker guards Etheridge. Womack with the turnaround shot. Good. It's going to be number 23 Medford guarding him. Womack, a soft touch from the inside. Sam Turner with the basketball over to White. White with the layup, and there's going to be a foul as he goes to the basket. And it's going to be against Jamie Harris, number 12. All right, going to the line is going to be number 24, Jim White. Jim White's a 6'2 junior for the Eagles of Northeast. He'll shoot 8-2, favor of the Eagles of Northeast. First shot rims around, no good. 2:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Fred Draper, Mike Newsom, and also we've got Robert Carver, Randy Ferguson, and our engineer Frank White, WPTM FM 102.3 and WVT TV 20. The Carolina Academies Conference Championship game. With the basketball is Tim Etheridge. Etheridge being guarded by Billy Parker.
They should take it low again, Fred. If they let Dan Clapton have that little 15-foot shot, he's going to hit it. Now, he can hit it.
And Clapton for three. Number 50. Dan Clapton sets it in for the three-pointer. It's 8-5. Northeast still on top by 3 as we come down to the close of the first quarter. Over to B.J. Pope. Pope comes out high to Turner. Turner has Etheridge guarding him. Turner tries to go to baseline. Etheridge, good defense. Over it goes to Medford. Medford scores the 2.
That was a nice pass by Sam Turner.
Nice inside pass by Turner to Medford. Medford with the 2 points. Etheridge with the basketball. That's close to 5 seconds, I tell you. Ben Womack. Womack to Wells.
Ben needs to go back down to low post.
Ben's up on the high post, and pretty much Brian Wells' shot up, no good. Rebound. I don't know what kind of rebound that was. There's going to be a foul on number 40, B.J. Pope of the Eagles. All right, Ashley Taylor goes in the ball game now for the Eagles.
Coach Brooks made a good move bringing Clapton in because they were giving Halifax the outside shot, and Clapton can bury those little shots.
All right, Womack comes out, and Brian Solinsky goes in. Clapton at the line, and he sinks to 1. The score is 10-8 in favor of Northeast. Sam Turner with the basketball. Ashley Taylor back in the guard position. Moves Billy Parker up to the forward. Move around. It's Brian Solinsky knocks the pass away, intended for Medford. Goes to Medford. To Turner. Turner shot. No good. Up, wrong. Bounced up. Over. Got the roll.
They're going to give him a 2-point on that one.
Only 2?
Right.
I guess he was on the line. That's just like me calling the shot no good. It bounced up, hit the glass, came right back on. It's Wells. Solinsky. He shoots. It bounces off. No good. Rebound. Solinsky to Wells. Wells for 3. In and out. Medford with the rebound. He was stepped over to Medford by B.J. Pope, number 40.
Yeah, I thought they were bad shots there because they've got back into their rhythm. They should have kept right on with it.
All right, Pope was wide open and wanted to pass, and Sam Turner shook his head, said, not yet. Too many men around you. Pope makes a move on, tries to put it over to Medford, and does. I tell you, he had 3 men converge on him. Number 40, B.J. Pope did. Long pass as the quarter comes to an end. It's Northeast 14, the Vikings 8. We'll be back in a moment.
The sale of your timber investment is the culmination of many years of hard work and planning. As with any investment, you owe it to yourself to explore all of your options prior to sale. With headquarters in Weldon, North Carolina, Coastal Lumber Company has for over 40 years been a major purchaser of hardwood and softwood timber in the Roanoke Valley. They'd like to talk with you concerning the purchase of your timber investments. If you have hardwood or pine timber that is ready to turn your timber assets into cash, call Coastal Lumber Company in Weldon at 919-536-4211.
Pierce Trailer Service Incorporated of Weldon wishes the Halifax Academy Vikings the very best during the CAC tournament games. Pierce Trailer Service is proud to sponsor tonight's broadcast on FM Country 102.3 and TV 20, and is glad to support our youth here in the Roanoke Valley. Pierce Trailer Service specializes in truck equipment and trailer service and sales. They carry parts and provide service for all trailers and truck bodies. Good luck, Vikings, from Pierce Trailer Service of Weldon.
We're getting ready to start the second quarter of play here at Halifax Academy Viking High School Gymnasium. The championship game, the boys division of the Carolina Academy's Conference Tournament. Turnover, and Tim Etheridge has it for the Vikings. The score 14 for the Eagles, 8 for the Vikings. It goes to Jamie Harris. Back to Wells, to Solinsky. Solinsky shooting that three-pointer, Mike.
Right. If they post Tim Etheridge down low, they ought to give it to him.
All right, Etheridge to Solinsky. Solinsky. He's going to move up a couple of steps. In he goes to Brian Wells. Wells has the ball stolen by Parker. And he kicks back to Medford. And to White. I tell you, everybody's losing it. And his shot is no good. They say he traveled. Jim White traveled. I tell you, Mike, nobody had control of that basketball. It got all the way up court with nobody under control.
Right. He needs to bring Womack back to the game now. And I think on the other hand, Northeast needs to put the ball in Sam Turner's hand. He makes good things happen for him.
All right, Solinsky with the ball. Solinsky looking to pass the ball to Harris. Tells Harris to break to the basket. Etheridge with the ball. Etheridge guarded by Parker. Tries to go inside. Medford knocks it back out. Solinsky gets the loose ball to Harris. To Wells. Wells to Solinsky. Solinsky, good move to the basket. Brian Solinsky, number 32. To Billy Parker. Bounce pass. Solinsky makes the steal. Shot no good. Harris with the putback, and it's good. Parker really wasn't watching what was going on. 14 to 12, and there's another turnover. And Solinsky's in on it. Jamie Harris. Solinsky throws it away. All right, the Eagles will put the ball back in on the turnover.
I think they're going to let Jim White bring the ball up the court.
He can do it. We saw him do it all Thursday. Womack's fixing to come back in the ball game. Getting ready as there's a turnover by the Eagles. Nobody was breaking. And Womack will be coming in, and Brian Wells will take a rest. Ashley Taylor comes in, and Jim White takes a rest.
The Eagles must put the ball in Sam Turner's hand to win.
Andy Groves in the ball game in place of Jamie Harris. And Mike, I agree with you. Sam Turner seems to keep this ball in control, sees the opening man. Ben Womack with the basketball across half court. Womack looks to his left, dribbles to his right. Andy Groves comes over. Solinsky with the ball. Solinsky to Clapton. Clapton inside to Etheridge. Etheridge moves to the basket. He has Bryant on him. And Etheridge scores. Leon Bryant couldn't stop him. Bryant with the ball. Coach Fly watching the foot. I tell you, when the gentleman stopped his legs stretched out, Coach Fly was looking. Inside he goes to Medford. Medford is strong to the basket, Mike. He's the leading scorer thus far.
Right, all he does is stays in the low block like a big man should.
Just like what you mentioned him during the break, that Womack would be it'd be to his advantage and to Halifax Academy Vikings' advantage if he stayed in the same position.
Right, and it's just like I told you, Tim Etheridge needed to go low. Their big men are vulnerable right now. They'll foul.
Medford at the line shooting one. Shot won't go. And it's going to be traveling to Solinsky and Etheridge fighting over the basketball cause a traveling violation.
That was just good hustle, though.
It's the Eagles 16, the Vikings 14. B.J. Folks puts it up on an inbound pass for 2 points. 18 to 14. The Eagles over the Vikings. The Eagles pick up the defense above half court. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the half. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. It's Etheridge for three. Shot. Very close. Hits the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball. It's Solinsky and Sam Turner, and they call a jump ball.
Sam Turner's going to be around the ball. He does a good job.
He hustles.
I'm impressed with his passing along with his shooting.
He's not a selfish ball player by no means. Not a ball hog. He will give that ball up. Andy Groves has the ball for the Vikings. Groves being guarded by Turner to Clapton. Clapton to Etheridge. Etheridge over to Womack. Good movement without the basketball. Etheridge is wide open over on the weak side.
Look how far the guy's back on Medford. He's back on Womack.
Good move by Etheridge. He misses a shot. Ashley Taylor with the rebound for Northeast. Sam Turner brings the ball up court for the Eagles as the Vikings hurriedly get back on the defense. Mike, who won that game between the Tar Heels and the Wolfpack today?
I refuse to comment.
3-point shot. No good by Turner. There's a jump ball. Possession error goes to Northeast. I think the Big Red won, didn't it?
No comment.
I believe that's two this season. We got a 5-second count. Nobody breaking to the ball.
We're waiting for the tournament.
Yeah, right. We were waiting last time. I know in football season it was always wait to basketball.
You're right.
And now we gonna wait for now Tiddlywinks.
You wait till our baseball team comes.
Oh, here we go. You gonna wait for Tiddlywinks now,
Right.
for them Carolina Tiddlywink Tar Heels. Andy Groves with a move and a good block by Sam Turner. However, there's a rebound by Solinsky. Sam Turner blocked the ball. Solinsky got it. Turner on Groves again. And Tim Etheridge with the basketball now. Etheridge to Womack. Womack to Solinsky. Back to Womack. We got 4 minutes, guys. Y'all don't need to be freezing the ball. That's what Womack looked at the scoreboard. Look at Groves wide open. Makes a move and misses the layup. Rebound by Medford. Medford has played one whale of a game, Mike. Thus far.
So far.
He has played a great game thus far. Brian Wells will be coming in the ball game. B.J. Pope. And wide open is Turner. Ashley Taylor tries for a three-pointer. Solinsky gets the ball over to Etheridge. Etheridge out quickly to Groves. Groves got Clapton underneath. Goes to Clapton. Clapton shot up. Oh, just misses it. Hits Brian on the head for Northeast. And Medford comes up with the basketball. Sam Turner and the Eagles lead 18-14 as we coming down to a close of the first half. Andy Groves just about intercepts that ball. There's a foul called on Tim Etheridge, number 34. Jim White will come in. Whoa. All right, fight 34. The official made sure he got the score before he let anybody on the court. Jamie Harris will be in. Brian Wells for the Vikings. Liam Bryant goes out. Jim White comes in for the Eagles of Northeast. Ashley Taylor with the basketball to Sam Turner. B.J. Pope wide open in the corner. Pope for three. No good. Too long. And there's going to be a foul under the basket on the rebound, number 24.
Yeah, White. That's his second. That was a nice block out by Brian Wells.
Inbounding this time. Etheridge with the basketball. Etheridge looks to his right, goes to Hammock. Womack. Ben Womack, number 20, looking to Clapton. Clapton has a height advantage over Ashley Taylor.
Right, but they need Womack to score down low.
Womack needs to be about where Jamie Harris is.
Right.
It goes to Etheridge. Harris at the low post. Etheridge tries to drive the lane. B.J. Pope cuts him off. Brian Wells will drive, though, and the lane opened up. And you notice how Medford didn't come over and help out. Medford could have stepped over Mike, I believe, and stopped that.
Well, I don't think he's had a break the entire game, Freddie.
He hasn't. He's tired. This young man has been running. He has been hustling. He's scoring and just playing an outstanding ball game. But, you know, you can ill afford to take him out.
Right. This is where I think Northeast is going to get hurt. Because
he wants the ball right now with Ben Womack on him. He wants that basketball so he can go down the lane. See him? He's wants him to call his play to B.J. Pope. Pope up with a shot. No good. Rebound Etheridge. We got 2:05 remaining in the half. It's 18-16 in favor of the Eagles.
Halifax is keeping fresh players in the game. That's what's going to keep them in it. The Eagles doesn't have but 7 players on the entire roster.
Etheridge with the basketball. Gets Pope off of his feet. Medford stands there. Etheridge missed the layup. Gets the rebound. Shot back under is good. Tim Etheridge. Sam Turner with the basketball. Turner drives through the defense. Wide open is Ashley Taylor. Taylor for three. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. It's B.J. Pope. Pope gets out of the traffic. Back to Taylor. Taylor to White. White over to Pope. Pope to Turner. Brian Wells gets on Sam Turner. Shot up and no good. A foul. And Turner will go to the line. We got a tie ball game with 1:17 remaining. It's 18-all. It's Sam Turner, number 11, a senior. Oh, wrong. Yes, he is. He is a senior.
Well, you notice he hadn't taken a shot about the last 5 minutes. The reason why they've had to move him to the point guard from the shooting guard because they were having a tough time bringing the ball up the court.
All right, so he'll go to the line. Coming in will be number 14, Jason Morris. As Turner puts the shot up, and it's good. Sam Turner, the senior, and I talked to Sam earlier, Mike, before the game, and told him that I remembered him when he played in the football back in his first year. He said, that's a long time ago. I said, look, son, it's not been that long. If I was you, I would relish the idea. And also, believe it or not, Mike, I knew him when he was just about 3 or 4 years old. Tim Etheridge with the basketball for the Vikings. To Brian Wells. Wells going to take things in his own hand. He's going to try to score. Fight for the rebound. It's Wells. Over post. Wells to Etheridge. We got 58 seconds. Womack. Coach Rook is telling him to hold the ball. Get the ball back out. Morris with the basketball. Now, Northeast is leading by 2 with 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Halifax will go for 1.
Right, Coach Rook must be satisfied being down by just 2 points. Possibly going in with maybe a 1 or 2 point lead.
Or with a tie, Mike. Morris with the basketball, number 14. Sam Turner trying to get the defense moving. It's Jamie Harris with the ball. Morris moves into the basket. Back out to Harris. We're down to 12 seconds. And Coach Rook gives them the okay sign to go ahead, and there's a turnover. Jamie Harris with only 5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds up to Jim White. White with the ball. Long cross-court pass to Medford. Medford with a shot. No good. And there's a rebound, and there's a technical foul going to be called against number 40, B.J. Pope, for hanging on the rim.
That was a good call.
That was a good call by Mr. Fly.
Look at Coach Brown. Look at him.
As the clock went down, it's 20-18. Halifax will go to the line on a technical.
Coach Brown is hot.
All right, now that comes up as a personal foul too, Mike. The official just informed the scorekeeper that will be shown as a personal foul. Going to the line is going to be Etheridge.
Right, my question is right here.
The official's was going to have them shoot at the wrong end of the court.
Right. I got a question, Fred.
Okay, you can go.
After the dead ball, if it's a dead ball, they would shoot the ball at the beginning of the second half and have possession of it.
Right.
Now, all they're giving them is 2 foul shots.
All right, so Etheridge will shoot. He misses the first one. It's still 20-18, and there's no time on the clock, but Etheridge is shooting the technical. All right, Timmy Etheridge gets the second shot. Second shot up, and no good. So we go in at halftime. 20-18, the Eagles leading. We'll be back in a moment.
If you want to look your very best, call Naomi and Company in the Plaza Shopping Center at 537-1533. The staff always aims to please, and please they do, with a capital P. Whether it's a new perm, a haircut, or maybe you just feel like you deserve a treat, then call or go by today and feel really terrific about yourself. They're moving soon, so listen to WPTM, and we'll be telling you when and where. When you call or go by, ask about their tanning bed and get ready for the summer early with Naomi and Company in the Plaza Shopping Center. Attention drivers, Builders Transport, a major truckload carrier, is proud to celebrate 14 years as a part of Halifax County and surrounding communities. Builders Transport can offer the experienced tractor-trailer driver excellent pay, group hospitalization, and group dental insurance, a 401k retirement plan, an employee stock ownership plan, spouse ride program, paid vacations, long and short haul, and much more. If you're at least 23 years of age with a year over-the-road tractor-trailer experience and have a good driving record, CDL, then you need to call Rudy Evans today and find out how you can join the Builders family. Builders Transport at 1-800-548-2344.
Ladies and gentlemen, where is that cross-stitch project you started to do years ago? Did you put it in a drawer or a closet because you couldn't find that special fabric it called for? Well, not anymore. Past and Time carries name brand fabrics, Charles Crafts, Weegart, top sellers, and wide variety in graft patterns, dimensions, just cross-stitch, glory and pad, just to name a few. Past and Time also special orders, so all is not lost. If it's out there, they put in more than effort to find it. Past and Time in the Plaza.
The Halifax Academy Vikings 18, and now with the halftime stat is Mike Newsom.
All right, right now Northeast leads Halifax 20-18.
stands here at halftime. Championship game at the Carolina Academy's conference tournament. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Leslie Wright Ford, customer satisfaction is our primary concern, and that's why we offer one-day service on most minor repairs. That's also why we offer a service owner program on new Ford cars and trucks that gives you a free loaner while yours is being repaired. At 175 Old Farm Road, service is not just another word. It's a commitment. Leslie Wright Ford. We do business the old-fashioned way. We do it right.
The next time you need hardware supplies, you think about Gaston and Gaston Hardware. Gaston Hardware, one of the most complete hardware stores in the Roanoke Valley and Southside Virginia. From plumbing to electrical needs to nails, and one of the most complete selection of bolts anywhere. If you need hardware, Gaston Hardware is all you need. See the most complete selection of hardware anywhere at Gaston Hardware. They're located on Highway 46 East in Gaston. Come by and see them today at Gaston Hardware. Take 10. Take an extra 10% off all previously reduced winter sales items at Kittner's in Weldon. Example, men's sport coats, regularly $200, sale price $95, with an extra 10% off, just $85.50. Ladies' shoes, regular price $64, sale price $32, with an extra 10% off, only $28.80. Save all this week with an extra 10% off all winter sales, shoes and clothing for every member of your family. Use your charge card. Sorry, no layaways or charges. At Kittner's in Weldon, where a trial is all we ask.
Comes down to 16 minutes to determine the champion here at the Carolina Academy's Conference Boys Championship game. The Northeast Eagles 20, the Halifax Academy Vikings 18. Jamie Harris with the basketball to Andy Groves. Harris to Womack. Back to Groves. To Wells as they pass around inside to Womack. Shot up and good. Womack gets the 2 points. B.J. Pope. Shot no good. Rebound is Etheridge. Womack out on the wing. And they scored just now, Mike, with him on the inside, and it's exactly what you said they had to do. Move him on the inside in order to pick it up. To Jamie Harris. Womack moving close to the basket, goes back out to the three-point line. To Groves. Groves to Etheridge. Back out to Groves. To Brian Wells. Wells bounce past Etheridge. To Jamie Harris. The defense is packed back tight. It's Groves from 15, and he makes it. Andy Groves from 15 foot. Sam Turner with the basketball. They double team him. He has a man open. And there's going to be a foul. Basket will count against number 22, Andy Groves. All right, Mike.
I was just getting ready to say, Andy Groves, that little shot he just took and hit might help his confidence a whole lot.
All right, Sam Turner goes to the line, and he'll be shooting one. It's 22 all. Shot up by Turner is good. 23-22. Northeast Eagles won over the Vikings. Andy Groves with the basketball. He beats the defensive Turner. White is there to cut him off. Over to Ben Womack. Womack in the corner. Back out to Groves. To Jamie Harris. Harris look around, direct Etheridge to his left. Back to Groves. Back to Womack. White not coming out. Staying under that basket. Etheridge in the middle of the formation. Medford playing a good defense. A three-point attempt. Jamie Harris is no good. Up for the rebound. B.J. Pope gets it. Lead pass out to Sam Turner. Turner with the layup. Good for two. Sam Turner on a good average pass from B.J. Pope, number 40. Andy Groves with the basketball. Groves to Jamie Harris. It's 25-22. To Jamie Harris. We're playing a man-to-man coverage on Brian Wells with B.J. Pope. Well,
what they're doing. They're just daring people like Ben Womack and them just to shoot outside. Look.
Well, and that's where Womack is set up, though, and he's not trying to make a move. Womack with a shot from 18, no good. Rebound, Etheridge. Etheridge loses the handle. There's a tussle for it underneath. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Northeast basketball on the jump ball. Now the defense for Halifax is picking up at half court. Long pass to B.J. Pope. Pope across half court. Gives his team a chance to get down. Over it goes to Parker. Parker to Sam Turner. Turner got Pope wide open in the corner and can't see him. And there's a mismatch over there with Groves and B.J. Pope. Mike, Pope can take him to the boards anytime.
Right, the defense for Halifax is a 1-3-1 though. So your wing's supposed to drop back down, help him out on defense.
All right, rebound, tip in by number 40, B.J. Pope. He puts it back up. And there's the height advantage again over the shorter Andy Groves. Inbound, inside it goes. Womack back out, timeout, Halifax 27-22. Northeast ahead, we'll be back.
Pine State of Roanoke Rapids takes this opportunity to congratulate all the teams in the CAC tournament. And to each individual player, Pine State congratulates you on a job well done. The staff of Pine State is proud of the youth in this area, and especially the young athletes who spend so much time practicing and still maintaining their grades. Once again, Pine State is proud of all of you. Pine State.
Double E Building Supply in Rich Square, where you can fix it up at cut-rate prices. Double E prices are at least 25% lower than the regular retail price. With prices like Double E's, you can fix up doors, windows, storm windows, and bathroom vanities with the extra work, but not with the extra cost. Double E Building Supply, Highway 305 Rich Square, across from Eastern Fuels. Call today, 539-2020. Double E Building Supply of Rich Square.
Inbounding the ball will be the Vikings. The score 27-22. Northeast Eagles up by 5. And we're in the third quarter in this final championship game of the Carolina Academies Conference Tournament. Groves, they're daring him, as Mike said, to take the 3. Defense is packed back. Etheridge has got a man shattering him all around. Groves with a shot, no good. Womack with the rebound and put back up is good. Wide open is Medford. We got a 2-on-1 break. Medford goes to the board, and it's good. There's a technical foul. Basket's good. I think they call a technical on Groves. All right, he says Groves slapped the backboard. Called a technical on. That's exactly what he said, Mike.
Right now. About that. I think what that is could be basket interference. If the basket doesn't go, it counts. And the old rule used to be if you made that backboard vibrate at all.
All right, well, that's what he did, and that's what he called. So at the line will be Sam Turner shooting 2. Turner's first shot up and good. Turner gets another one. It's 30-24 in favor of the Eagles. Second shot up is good by Turner. As the Eagles will inbound the basketball. Turner into Parker. We're down below 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. They double team Turner over on the side to White. Medford wide open. We got Groves guarding him. Shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Etheridge gets the ball for the Vikings. Outlet pass, it goes to Groves. Groves pushes it back out to Etheridge. Etheridge looking for Womack. Back out to Groves. To Brian Wells. Wells drives the lane. Jim White gets there. Tries to go inbound. And Medford breaks the play up. Medford coming down. Goes to the basket hard. And he called a charge on number 23. It's going to be Medford's foul.
That's his first.
That's first foul of the game.
He needs to bring Clappin back in. Well, there he comes right now. Because they're getting that. Northeast just saying, you beat me outside. You're not going to beat me inside.
And Clapton can do it. He can put up the 3-pointers, and he will do it. Etheridge with the basketball to Brian Wells. B.J. Folk will pick him up. Wells going to try. Turner breaks it up. Wells gets his ball back to Clapton, to Jamie Harris. Harris inside to Ben Womack. Womack turnaround shot, no good. And they calling it northeast ball. All right, almost a turnover. In it goes to Parker. Parker has B.J. Folk wide open on the wing. Folk back out to Parker. Parker to White. White double team. Parker goes to Sam Turner. And the Coach Brown wants them to spread it out, but they're trying to go inside, and there's a turnover. Jamie Harris, and Harris loses the ball to Sam Turner. B.J. Folk with the easy layup. Shot is up and good. It's 33-24, Northeast Eagles.
Halifax is standing around again for you. They're not making anything. They're not moving at all without the ball.
There's not much movement right now without the ball. You're right, Mike. Ben Wells. Wells tries to go to the basket, and the zone cuts him off. Back out he goes to Clapton. White's on him. Sam Turner's up against Jamie Harris. Etheridge trying to go to the middle. Billy Parker shadowing him all around. Wells makes a lane drive, and it is blocked out of bounds by Medford. I tell you, Mike, Medford's playing the better game of anybody else on that basketball court tonight.
Right, and they're running the court also, Fred.
All right, there's a turnover. Halifax. Womack cannot hold on to the ball. So Northeast will put the ball in play. Coach Rook's trying to get his players to settle down as they double team the ball. It's a pass to B.J. Pope. Pope to Jim White. White back out to Billy Parker. Parker over to Sam Turner Jr. Turner to Parker. Parker, B.J. Pope wide open. Clapton's coming over, and Coach Rook took the shorter Groves out and put Clapton over there for B.J. Pope because Pope had him beat on the boards every time.
Right, the height.
The height. Turner with the basketball. He sees inside, intercepted by Tim Etheridge. Etheridge brings him back. The Vikings down by 9 with 1:37 remaining in the third quarter of play. It's Brian Wells. Wells looking to drive. Throws it back out to Clapton. Clapton over to Jamie Harris. And Parker is all around Etheridge. Shot no good. Rebound by B.J. Pope. The Eagles bring it down. Let's see if they slow it down now, Mike. 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. Double team Turner. Turner. Throw down to wide open. It's B.J. Pope, and he gets the 2 points. A good pass, Mike. Good ball movement.
Good ball movement.
Good ball movement.
Halifax, every time they've gone down the court, they pass the ball under. That's why Medford was so open in the first half.
35-24, the Eagles over the Vikings. Womack with the ball in the corner. It's back to Brian Wells. Wells makes a move. Shot up. Hits the glass. No good. Rebound. It's ball 4. On the floor, everybody goes. Womack with the rebound. Loose ball and good. And Sam Turner has 3 players on the side, and nobody can catch it. And he's letting them know it was all 3 of you over there, and everybody let it go. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Solinsky goes in, and Tony Groves goes in. Ashley Taylor will take the place of Sam Turner. Coach Brown wants Turner to get a rest with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter and get ready for this fourth and final period that's coming up. Womack with the basketball for the Vikings. Etheridge. Etheridge loses the handle momentarily. Back to Womack. Shot is good. 2 points. 2 points from Womack. Comes Parker with the basketball. Parker guarded by Tony Groves. Has a pass over to White. White almost loses it. Gives it to Parker. Over in the corner wide open is Medford. Medford shooting for 3. Medford short. Rebound Solinsky. Solinsky brings it up. No time left. Hits the backboard. 35-28. The Eagles over the Vikings. We'll be back.
Are you thinking of adding a deck or other outdoor structure to your property? After you finish the hard work that goes into a project like that, the last thing you should worry about is a problem with materials. Coastal Lumber Company of Weldon invites you to use their highly regarded PermaTreat line of pressure-treated wood products at your next construction project. Guaranteed for life against rot and decay, PermaTreat lumber maintains its beauty and durability for years. Ask for Coastal's PermaTreat products by name at building supply centers all over the Roanoke Valley.
Pierce Trailer Service Incorporated of Weldon wishes the Halifax Academy Vikings the very best during the CAC tournament games. Pierce Trailer Service is proud to sponsor tonight's broadcast on FM Country 102.3 and TV 20, and is glad to support our youth here in the Roanoke Valley. Pierce Trailer Service specializes in truck equipment and trailer service and sales. They carry parts and provide service for all trailers and truck bodies. Good luck, Vikings, from Pierce Trailer Service of Weldon.
We're down to the final 8 minutes of this championship basketball game, and it's been a great one. Right now, the Eagles on top by a score of 35-28.
They've taken Tim Edwards completely out of the offense. That defense they're running a box and one on it.
Right. Parker's doing a great job of staying with Etheridge. Solinsky with the basketball to Womack. Coach Rook directing the play to Groves, to Womack. And they give it Womack that three-pointer. To Clapton, to Groves. Back to Womack. Womack shot from 14, no good. Rebound, Jim White. White out to Sam Turner, and there's a turnover. White throws it behind Turner. He was breaking down to the basket. And Mike, you need these long outlet passes when you're up by 7.
Well, especially they got the momentum on this side.
Exactly. All right, Clapton with the basketball. He looks to go to Etheridge. Over to Womack, to Clapton. Solinsky wants it in the middle. Groves to Solinsky. Back to Groves, to Clapton. Tony Groves with the basketball. To Clapton. Clapton will shoot that three, so will Solinsky. Brian Solinsky looks to go to Etheridge. Etheridge is guarded well. To Groves. Shot up. Solinsky with the rebound. Gives it to Womack. Womack brings it back out. Clapton for three again. That ought to be good. Hits the back of the rebound, the board. And let's see, it's going to be out of bounds, northeast ball. That was as close as you're going to get to a three.
Oh, yeah, that was good hustling by the Vikings team.
It was good hustling. Sam Turner, they need to slow the ball down and run their offense a couple of times and try to improve. B.J. Pope wide open in the corner. They go to Parker on the right side. Back to Turner. He goes inside to Pope. Pope, good move to the basket. Shot up and good. B.J. Pope of the Northeast Eagles. 37-28. Eagles. 6:25 remaining in this ball game. And the Eagles are really putting on the defense. You got Tim Etheridge with the basketball. Etheridge to Solinsky. Solinsky's shot is good. Brian Solinsky.
Two-pointer.
It was only a two-pointer. Medford with the shot. Can't get the roll. Rebound. White up and good. 39-30. The Eagles by 9. And we'll have the trophy presentation immediately following this game. So stick around. Solinsky for three. Shot. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound. Jim White. 5:45 coming down. Sam Turner slows it down. He's going to walk it down court. Now Coach Rook's going to put Jamie Harris back in and Brian Wells. Gives them a little rest, and boys hustle for the last 5.5. Turner to Parker. Parker back to Turner across court. Turner looking, goes back across to Parker. Etheridge, they double team the ball. Groves and Etheridge. And when they get to the wings, they're going to double team it. To Medford, to White. White, strong move. No good. Rebound. Solinsky. Back to Womack. To Etheridge as he brings up the Vikings. 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. We got a 9-point Viking lead. Northeast Eagles, and it's now down to 6. A three-pointer with a 6-point Eagle lead right now. Etheridge with a three.
Right, that's his first point for the second half. I'd make someone beat me beside Turner. Turner's the all-around ball player.
White with a shot, gets the roll. Jim White for two. 41-33, the Eagles by 8. Tony Groves to Solinsky. Back to Groves. Turner in front of him. Here comes Pope against Solinsky. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Etheridge gets the loose ball. Etheridge looks to Womack. Womack to Clapton in the corner. Back to Womack. Out of the high post. Comes back to Etheridge. Coach Rook is telling him to move the basketball. He had Zielinski open momentarily to Clapton. Clapton for two. Shot, no good. Rebound, Womack goes back up and good. 41-35, a 6-point lead again for the Eagles. B.J. Pope, and he traveled. He turned around and caught Etheridge in his eyes and didn't put the ball on the floor.
All he needs to do is slow it down, walk it up the court.
We got a timeout, Northeast, 41-35, they lead.
If you want to look your very best, call Naomi and Company in the Plaza Shopping Center at 537-1533. The staff always aims to please, and please they do, with a capital P. Whether it's a new perm, a haircut, or maybe you just feel like you deserve a treat, then call or go by today and feel really terrific about yourself. They're moving soon, so listen to WPTM and we'll be telling you when and where. When you call or go by, ask about their tanning bed and get ready for the summer early with Naomi and Company in the Plaza Shopping Center. Attention drivers, Builders Transport, a major truckload carrier, is proud to celebrate 14 years as a part of Halifax County and surrounding communities. Builders Transport can offer the experienced tractor-trailer driver excellent pay, group hospitalization, and group dental insurance, a 401k retirement plan, an employee stock ownership plan, spouse ride program, paid vacations, long and short haul, and much more. If you're at least 23 years of age with a year over-the-road tractor-trailer experience and have a good driving record, CDL, then you need to call Rudy Evans today and find out how you can join the Builders family. Builders Transport at 1-800-548-2344.
Before we possibly have a champion. At Halifax Academy of Vikings inbounded. We got Jamie Harris back in the ball game and Brian Wells for the Vikings. Also in the game is Tim Etheridge, Ben Womack, and Tony Groves. Womack with the basketball on the right side. Back to Harris. Over to Groves. Groves open for two. Won't get the roll. Fight for the rebound. We got a jump ball between Womack and Sam Turner, and it's a Northeast ball.
Fred Halifax hasn't played well at all tonight. It's still in down to 6 points.
Mike, there's what I was asking you at the break. You see the turnover by Northeast. He threw White through the ball the length of the court. I mean, if you inbound the ball and take your time dribbling it down, the clock is going to run. When you throw it like that, the clock, no time comes off the clock. Harris fakes the shot. Brian Wells, B.J. Pope on him. Over it goes to Groves. Groves to Wells. Wells trying to look inside. Nobody's there. To Groves. Groves with a shot, hits the front of the rim. There's going to be a foul on Sam Turner. Number 11, Turner got him.
I don't know what you call stupid or just nonsense fouls or what, but
we call them foolish.
Right, they're trying to keep Halifax in the game, it looks like.
They are helping to keep Halifax in the game.
Oh, yeah.
All right, how many fouls is that on Sam?
Sam doesn't have but 2 fouls.
All right, 2 fouls. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this ball game. 4th and final period. Championship boys game of the Carolina Academies Conference Tournament. To the line is Tony Groves. Groves' his first shot is good. And you know, Mike, for 5'6" tall, Groves can jump.
Oh, yeah. I like his speed, too.
He's an outstanding athlete. I liked him in the backfield on the football team myself. Billy Parker with the basketball. Parker looks to go to Sam Turner. Nobody picks him up as he crosses half court. Coach Rook can't understand it. Etheridge gets on him. Turner tries to turn the corner. Medford with the basketball to B.J. Pope at the top of the key. Pope brings it back out to Parker. Parker pulls up, shot, up, no good. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds. It's going to be Halifax's basketball. All right, Clapton will go in. Coach Rook wants to get him in quickly on the offense. And Groves will go out.
He's only down by 4. I think he's going to try to score just about every time down the court and maybe use Harris on defense and Clapton on offense.
All right, Harris is in the ballgame. You mean Groves on defense?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Andy Groves, right.
Andy Groves. Harris with the ball to Clapton, to Etheridge. Etheridge still has Parker playing him hard. Parker's played an outstanding defensive game this second half on Tim Etheridge. Wills for 3, shot is up and good. That puts us back down to 1 point. Northeast Eagle lead, and we're down to 2:20 remaining in this ball game. B.J. Pope with the basketball. Shot up and good for two.
He's played a good ball game, Fred.
Number 40, B.J. Pope he's played a consistent ball game. I told you that before the game he was my man as far as I thought he was playing an outstanding game.
He's got 14.
He is one of the better ball players and doesn't get the credit he deserves. Womack with the basketball, way out of position, as Mike Newsom says. Etheridge caught up in the corner with Parker. It's Clapton. Now Womack's inside. That's his shot. From 10 foot. Good shot by Womack. Mike, you're right. That's his shot.
He's got beautiful form.
He does. For a sophomore, he does have beautiful form. Beautiful touch. We got a 1 point Northeast Eagle lead. To Medford. All right, we're down to a minute and a half. I tell you, if I was him, I'd try to hold on. Turner up with the shot. It's going to be too long. Clapton with the rebound. There's a fight for it. White with the basketball shot up and good. It's a 3-point Eagle lead. Parker on Etheridge. Sam Turner, Jamie Harris with the basketball. A minute 8 remaining in this game, and it's a barn burner. You're missing a great one if you're not here. Brian Wells with a shot. No good. And we got with the rebound. It's going to be number 20. Womack shot up. No good. He is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2.
Fred, this has been a non-foul half. Halifax has 2 this half and Northeast 3.
All right, timeout. Northeast, 3 points lead. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, where's that cross-stitch project you started to do years ago? Did you put it in a drawer or a closet because you couldn't find that special fabric it called for? Well, not anymore. Past and Time carries name brand fabrics, Charles Crafts, Weegart, top sellers, and wide variety in graphs patterns, dimensions, just cross-stitch, glory and pad, just to name a few. Past and Time also special orders, so all is not lost. If it's out there, they put in more than effort to find it. Past and Time in the plaza.
At Leslie Wright Ford, we're offering a $100 low price guarantee, which means if Leslie Wright Ford can't meet or beat another dealer's purchase price, we'll give you $100. We're also giving $750 rebates on our Ranger pickups, $500 rebates on our Aerostar vans, and $400 first-time buyer rebates on our Ford Escorts at 175 Old Farm Road. Leslie Wright Ford. We do business the old-fashioned way. We do it right.
All right, Mike, 101 remaining in this game. We got a 3-point lead. Halifax Academy Vikings have Ben Womack at the line shooting 2. And the Northeast Eagles lead by 3. First shot by Womack is good.
I'm impressed with this kid, really, a whole lot.
Womack is, I'll tell you, he has played a good game. Like I say, he's got a soft touch. Moves to the basket very well. Womack's second shot up, bounces off, no good. Rebound, Billy Parker. The Eagles by 2 with 58 seconds remaining.
They want to keep the clock running, Fred. The clock's the enemy right now.
All right, Turner with the basketball to Parker. Parker, go back outside to Turner. All right, there is a foul on Etheridge, number 34. Sends Sam Turner to the line. No, it doesn't. That's only the third foul.
That's right. That's only the third foul of the half.
Oh, coach has got plenty. He ain't got nothing to worry about.
But you see, this is a disadvantage, because they've got a
timeout. Coach is trying to get a timeout, but he didn't get it.
He says fouling. He's telling him to foul, see?
Yeah, he tried to get a timeout before they put the ball in play, and he couldn't do it. White back to Turner. We're down to 30 seconds. It's Parker. Parker inside to White. White with a shot. And this is not the foul you wanted. This is not the foul you wanted, Mike, not when the man is shooting. All right, we got a timeout, Halifax Academy, with the score. The Eagles 45 and the Vikings 43. We'll be back.
The next time you need hardware supplies, you think about Gaston and Gaston Hardware. Gaston Hardware, one of the most complete hardware stores in the Roanoke Valley and Southside Virginia. From plumbing to electrical needs to nails, and one of the most complete selection of bolts anywhere. If you need hardware, Gaston Hardware is all you need. See the most complete selection of hardware anywhere at Gaston Hardware. They're located on Highway 46 East in Gaston. Come by and see them today at Gaston Hardware. Take 10. Take an extra 10% off all previously reduced winter sales items at Kittner's in Weldon. Example, men's sport coats, regularly $200, sale price $95, with an extra 10% off, just $85.50. Ladies' shoes, regular price $64, sale price $32, with an extra 10% off, only $28.80. Save all this week with an extra 10% off all winter sales shoes and clothing for every member of your family. Use your charge card. Sorry, no layaways or charges. At Kittner's in Weldon, where a trial is all we ask.
All right, as we get ready, it's Medford. Medford, to me, is one of the better ball players here in this game, Mike. He has been a threat all night. Number 23 at the line is going to be Jim White. But Medford's played an outstanding game, as well as B.J. Pope has. It'll be interesting to see. White's first shot is good. We got 29 seconds. We got a 3-point Eagle lead. All right, I don't know what happened, but they
man the ball at the free throw line. There cannot be any movement at all.
I didn't see it, but that's what happens. I know. I didn't see who it was on. We almost had a turnover right there with Etheridge. Etheridge goes to Wells. We got a 3-point game. Etheridge drives in, shot, no good. Rebound, Medford. And Medford, they're trying to foul him, and he finally does with only 12 seconds remaining. It puts Medford on the line, and he'll be shooting. No, they just inbound the ball. They say he's not shooting.
Right.
Everybody thought it was a 1-and-1, but it's not. It'll be inbound the ball northeast.
They've got 2 more fouls before they're in the 1-and-1.
All right, we got 12 seconds. We have a 3-point Northeast Eagle lead, and they have the basketball. And it's a pass. It's a turnover. Wells to Etheridge. Etheridge shoots, 3-pointer. It won't go. It's Medford with the basketball. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. We got a blocking foul, and he's called intentional, I think, Mike. I think it looked like to me he called it intentional. Let's see. He'll come over to the table and let us know. We're down to 2 seconds. A 3-point Northeast Eagle lead. Let's see what Mr. Fly.
He did call an intentional foul. Huh? He called an intentional foul on 53, Brian Wells.
All right, intentional foul.
This game's over with.
You're right. 2 seconds remaining. 3-point Eagle lead, and he's at the Medford at the line. He'll be shooting 2. Medford's first shot up and good. It's a 4-point Northeast Eagle lead. Medford's second shot is also good. It's a 5-point Northeast Eagle lead. Bryant comes in, and going out is going to be Sam Turner, number 11. Ashley Taylor will come in for Coach Brown and Eagles, and Medford will go out, and he has played what to me is their most outstanding game tonight. It'll be interesting to see, Mike, who is the most valuable player.
I'd still go with Sam Turner.
Game is over. Ashley Taylor makes a shot at the buzzer. It doesn't count. A 3-pointer. The final score, the Eagles of Northeast 48, the Halifax Academy Vikings 43. We'll be back with the post.
Pine State of Roanoke Rapids takes this opportunity to congratulate all the teams in the CAC tournament. And to each individual player, Pine State congratulates you on a job well done. The staff of Pine State is proud of the youth in this area, and especially the young athletes who spend so much time practicing and still maintaining their grades. Once again, Pine State is proud of all of you. Pine State.
Double E Building Supply in Rich Square, where you can fix it up at cut-rate prices. Double E prices are at least 25% lower than the regular retail price. With prices like Double E's, you can fix up doors, windows, storm windows, and bathroom vanities with the extra work, but not with the extra cost. Double E Building Supply, Highway 305 Rich Square, across from Eastern Fuels. Call today, 539-2020. Double E Building Supply of Rich Square.
The sale of your timber investment is the culmination of many years of hard work and planning. As with any investment, you owe it to yourself to explore all of your options prior to sale. With headquarters in Weldon, North Carolina, Coastal Lumber Company has for over 40 years been a major purchaser of hardwood and softwood timber in the Roanoke Valley. They'd like to talk with you concerning the purchase of your timber investments. If you have hardwood or pine timber that is ready to turn your timber assets into cash, call Coastal Lumber Company in Weldon at 919-536-4211.
Pierce Trailer Service Incorporated of Weldon wishes the Halifax Academy Vikings the very best during the CAC tournament games. Pierce Trailer Service is proud to sponsor tonight's broadcast on FM Country 102.3 and TV 20, and is glad to support our youth here in the Roanoke Valley. Pierce Trailer Service specializes in truck equipment and trailer service and sales. They carry parts and provide service for all trailers and truck bodies. Good luck, Vikings, from Pierce Trailer Service of Weldon.
Mike, what do you say? It was a great tournament, a great tournament for everybody involved. Northeast came out the winner in both the girls and the boys, but you have to give Halifax Academy, Hobgood Academy, Infield, NEW, Southern Christian, all of them played outstanding basketball.
Right, I'm sure if you talk to Coach Rook, he'll have no excuses, but when you take your point guard, your leading playmaker, and score, and he's not playing, it's tough. It's tough to come back for a championship game.
All right, that's true, Mike, but you can't take anything away from the play of the likes of John Medford, number 23, number 40, B.J. Pope, two of the, I thought, guys that really gave 100% tonight, as well as all the Northeast Eagles. Northeast Eagles, what could you say? They moved the ball inside. Jim White played a great game. Sam Turner, another great game by number 11. And coming off the bench, Lynn Bryant and Ashley Taylor. Billy Parker. You couldn't have asked for a better defensive man on the second half on Tim Etheridge for the Vikings. Parker stayed on him all the time and shut Etheridge out, basically in the scoring in the second half. And that, I think, Mike, made a big difference. Making the difference was Billy Parker playing man-to-man, one-on-one with Tim Etheridge in the second half.
Well, in my opinion, Northeast, they deserve to win. They're the better team tonight. And the thing that impressed me so much about them, Fred, was that teamwork. You take this going, Sam Turner 13, John Medford 14, Jim White 7, and B.J. Pope 14. Of course, the kid that really helped them out was, just like you said, Billy Parker. He sacrificed his going just to be a good defensive player against Tim Etheridge, which he did cut him off.
All right, we'll be back to Halifax Academy Viking Gymnasium for the trophy presentations for the Carolina Academy's Conference Tournament champion, Northeast Eagles. Congratulations, both the girls and the boys, in just a moment.
If you want to look your very best, call Naomi & Company in the Plaza Shopping Center at 537-1533. The staff always aims to please, and please they do, with a capital P. Whether it's a new perm, a haircut, or maybe you just feel like you deserve a treat, then call or go by today and feel really terrific about yourself. They're moving soon, so listen to WPTM and we'll be telling you when and where. When you call or go by, ask about their tanning bed and get ready for the summer early with Naomi & Company in the Plaza Shopping Center. Attention drivers, Builders Transport, a major truckload carrier, is proud to celebrate 14 years as a part of Halifax County and surrounding communities. Builders Transport can offer the experienced tractor-trailer driver excellent pay, group hospitalization, and group dental insurance, a 401k retirement plan, an employee stock ownership plan, spouse ride program, paid vacations, long and short haul, and much more. If you're at least 23 years of age with a year over-the-road tractor-trailer experience and have a good driving record, CDL, then you need to call Rudy Evans today and find out how you can join the Builders family. Builders Transport at 1-800-548-2344.
Ladies and gentlemen, where's that cross-stitch project you started to do years ago? Did you put it in a drawer or a closet because you couldn't find that special fabric it called for? Well, not anymore. Passing Time carries name brand fabrics, Charles Crafts, Weegart, top sellers, and wide variety in graph patterns, dimensions, just cross-stitch, glory and pad, just to name a few. Passing Time also special orders, so all is not lost. If it's out there, they put in more than effort to find it. Passing Time in the plaza.
At Leslie Wright Ford, customer satisfaction is our primary concern, and that's why we offer one-day service on most minor repairs. That's also why we offer a service owner program on new Ford cars and trucks that gives you a free loaner while yours is being repaired. At 1750 Farm Road, service is not just another word. It's a commitment. Leslie Wright Ford. We do business the old-fashioned way. We do it right.
The Northeast Eagles defeat the Halifax Academy Vikings in the boys' game, and the Northeast Eagles are champions. And in the girls' game, it was Northeast beating Southern Christian. Mike, going back to the ladies' game, it was a very good basketball game played. Neither team had a whole lot of substitutes. I think Southern Christian ended up with 7 players tonight. Northeast ended up with 6. The final score was 28-26 in favor of Northeast. Coach Joella Brown did an outstanding job.
Hey, Coach, as a matter of fact, both coaches are Brown for the boys and the girls. Leading score for Northeast tonight for the girls, Cassie Jenkins had 14, Lindy Womack had 5, Shannon Godwin had 2, Elizabeth Field had 4, and Wendy Pope had 3. Throughout this tournament, we've noticed that they have good team participation as far as scoring, and it really makes a difference. For Southern Christian, there's no doubt about it. Lee Watkins led them with 16, Angela Wright with 4, Lenore Cook with 4, and Sharon Griffin with 2. Now, this Sharon Griffin really impressed Fred Draper and I both. She had a total of 6 3-pointers for the tournament, and we thought that was really impressive.
All right, and Mike, we see that the ladies are cutting the net down on the basket to our left. Elizabeth Field up on the rim. It's the first time she's been able to grab hold to the rim. She's taking full advantage of it. They're having a great time taking the net down, and I imagine the boys will come over and do it to the other end. Some of the parents and supporters are helping the players get up. We see Kathy Jenkins up, and she'll take a couple of snaps at the strings. Mike, I told you coming in, I thought the Northeast would have a shutout, and well, we differed in that respect. But I saw Medford. Like I say again and again, Medford to me was one of the outstanding ball players in tonight's game. Who was the leading scorer for the men in the Northeast Eagles?
It was John Medford, B.J. Pope both had 14.
All right.
Sam Turner had 13. And Jim White rounded it out with 7.
All right, B.J. Pope and Medford both had 14. Sam Turner with 13. That's pretty good even scoring. 7 for Jim White. And Jim White played another number one ball game. As we were impressed by him on Thursday evening with how well he handled the basketball. And you talked to Coach Brown, and Coach Brown informed us he didn't really have a point guard, but he did an outstanding job with what he had with a 48-45 victory over the Halifax Academy Vikings, the Northeast Eagles. We'll be back with the trophy presentation in just a moment.
The next time you need hardware supplies, you think about Gaston and Gaston Hardware. Gaston Hardware, one of the most complete hardware stores in the Roanoke Valley and Southside Virginia. From plumbing to electrical needs to nails, and one of the most complete selection of bolts anywhere. If you need hardware,
B.J. Pope at the other forward, number 23, Lynn Bryant. At one guard, number 21, Billy Parker. And at the other guard, number 11, Cam Hoggett.